As I slowly awaken this morning, I do not rush to begin. I linger for a moment in the stillness, in the soft breath of early light before the world asks anything of me. There is something sacred in these first quiet minutes, the hush before the noise, the pause before the pace of the day begins. I let my eyes gently open, and I feel my body resting, present, alive. This is a new day, and I do not need to earn it. I do not need to prove myself worthy of it. It has arrived gracefully, silently, and I am here to meet it with something simple, something powerful: gratitude. Gratitude is not a performance. It's not a checklist of things to force ourselves to feel thankful for. It is a softening, a remembering, a gentle return to the truth that life is always offering gifts, even when they are wrapped in challenge. I take a slow, gentle breath in. I feel the air filling my lungs. I let it out, slowly, allowing anything heavy from yesterday to move through me. This morning, I don't need to fix anything. I don't need to resist what is. I simply allow myself to be here, in this body, in this moment, with a heart that is willing to notice what is good. Dear one, this new day is a doorway, and gratitude is the key that opens it. I have not always understood this. There were times when I woke up in worry or in sorrow, rushing to solve problems before I even placed my feet on the floor. I thought gratitude was only for those who had everything figured out. But now I know it is something we choose, one quiet moment at a time. It begins with breath. It begins with willingness. This morning, I choose to notice the blessings in my life, not just the obvious ones, but the subtle ones too. The way the sun rises, even on difficult days. The way my breath continues without asking. The way my heart has carried me through storms and still whispers, keep going. Gratitude, I've learned, is not blind optimism. It does not ignore what is painful. It simply reminds us that even in the midst of uncertainty, beauty remains. I place my hand gently over my heart. I pause, and with sincerity, I whisper, thank you for this new day. I feel the warmth of that simple phrase echo inside me. I feel a shift, not in the world, but in my way of meeting it. Every breath I take reminds me that life is supporting me. Every breath is proof that something greater is flowing through me. My body is here, working quietly, carrying me without demand or complaint. My heart beats its steady rhythm of love and aliveness. My breath, my body, my awareness. These are the first blessings of the day. Let us walk gently now into this morning. Let us look closely, kindly, at the gifts that are here, the ones we feel, the ones we forget, and the ones waiting quietly to be acknowledged. Gratitude is not a task. It is a practice of remembering. And today, I remember how deeply blessed I am to begin again. There is something tender and sacred about the beginning of the day before the world wakes up fully, before messages appear, before the to-do list returns. There is a quiet wisdom in the early light, an intuitive softness that invites me to be gentle with myself. This morning, I do not need to be anything. I don't need to carry yesterday. I don't need to jump into tomorrow. I am here. I am breathing. And that is enough. Every morning is a soft rebirth, a gentle reminder that no matter what has happened before, I can begin again. I don't need to solve everything right now. I don't need all the answers. I only need to open to this moment and let it show me the way. I breathe in slowly and feel the fresh air move through me. I exhale whatever tension or worry still lingers. There is nothing I need to hold on to. I am safe here. I am supported by the bed beneath me, the roof above me, and the breath that never forgets me. Gratitude begins in these small recognitions. I do not need to search for miracles. They are already here. The warmth of the blanket that held me through the night, the quiet hum of morning light, the way my breath moves in and out, unasked, uninterrupted. These moments, often overlooked, are the beginning of peace. As I slowly awaken, I allow yesterday to fall away. I gently release the thoughts I repeated, the emotions I carried, the responsibilities that are not yet mine to hold again. I release it all, not with force, but with kindness. This moment is a clean slate. Today is a fresh canvas, and I am the artist of how I meet it. I choose to begin with gratitude, not because everything is perfect, but because gratitude makes space for what is good to grow. Even if I'm tired, even if I'm unsure, even if life feels uncertain, there is always something I can honor. A single breath, a soft pillow, a safe place to rest. Gratitude does not wait for everything to be right. It simply acknowledges that something already is. As I lie here, I place my hand gently over my heart once more. I breathe into the stillness, and I whisper again, slowly and sincerely, thank you for this new beginning. In this soft start, I remember who I am beneath the noise. Someone capable of peace. Someone willing to see beauty. Someone open to joy. And with that knowing, I take the first step into this new day, not with pressure, but with presence. This is how freedom begins. One breath of gratitude at a time. This morning, I bring my awareness back to the body, the companion that has never left my side. Before I move, before I rise, I offer a moment of deep gratitude for this body that carries me through every chapter of life. My heart beats without being asked. My lungs draw in air as I sleep. My cells repair and restore, even when I feel overwhelmed or disconnected. I realize that even in my moments of stress, fear, or exhaustion, my body never abandons me. It continues its sacred work, breathing, beating, digesting, healing. It never stops trying to protect and support me. So today, I pause to say thank you. With my hand resting gently over my heart, I whisper words I may have forgotten to say for far too long. Thank you, body. Thank you for staying with me. I thank my eyes for letting me see the world. I thank my hands for reaching, holding, and creating. I thank my feet for carrying me forward, one step at a time. I thank my skin for being my sacred boundary between self and world. I thank my nervous system for its efforts to keep me safe, even when it feels overwhelmed. My body is not the enemy. My body is a friend, a wise, intelligent, and responsive ally that listens to how I treat it, how I speak to it, and how I love it. And I am learning to speak with love. I am learning that my body listens to my thoughts. When I criticize it, it tightens. When I blame it, it aches. But when I soften, it softens too. When I speak gently, something inside opens. So, instead of shame or judgment, I offer praise. Instead of perfectionism, I offer patience. Instead of punishment, I offer partnership. Today, I remember that this body has held me through every season, through growth and grief, through joy and heartbreak. It has never asked for applause, only acceptance. And now, with love, I offer it that acceptance. My body is doing the best it can, and I honor that. My body is not a problem to fix. It is a home to cherish. My body softens when I speak to it with kindness. I take a slow, deep breath. Inhale, appreciation. Exhale, tension. I don't need to look a certain way or be anyone other than who I am in this moment. I am already enough, and so is my body. As I rise to meet the day, I carry this reverence with me, a quiet thank you echoing through every movement. Gratitude, not perfection, is the beginning of healing. As the morning light begins to stretch across the room, I become aware of the quiet, supportive presence of the everyday. So many blessings surround me, blessings I once rushed past, thinking they were nothing special. But today, I choose to see clearly. The roof above my head, the walls that keep out the cold, the floor that supports my every step. My home, in all its uniqueness, is a shelter, a space where I can rest, breathe, heal, and begin again. The bed I just rose from cradled me through the night. The pillow softened my thoughts. The blanket wrapped me in safety. There is a quiet miracle in turning a faucet and having clean water flow. There is deep comfort in the hum of electricity that powers the lights, warms the kettle, runs the fridge. There is a sacred beauty in opening a window and feeling fresh air move through the room. These are not small things. They are not insignificant. They are evidence that life is always finding ways to support me. Even when I didn't notice, even when I forgot to say thank you. This morning, I notice. I bless the warmth in my home. I bless the chair that holds me. I bless the floor beneath my feet. I bless the bathroom, the mirror, the running water, the towel. Each one of these is a form of love made physical. Each one is a quiet way that life whispers, "You are taken care of." And for that, I am deeply grateful. Gratitude softens my eyes and helps me see the sacred in the ordinary. It opens my heart and allows contentment to rise. I am not lacking. I am held. There is softness in knowing that I do not need extravagance to feel blessed. Comfort lives in simplicity. Peace lives in awareness. Today, I allow the simplest things to remind me that I am supported. As I touch the switch and bring light into the room, I pause and give thanks. As I sip something warm, I feel the care behind it, the kettle, the cup, the hands that made it possible. Life is never as far away as I sometimes imagine. It is here, in this breath, in this room, in the small, silent ways it provides. I am not alone. There is invisible support all around me. I take a deep breath and allow that truth to settle in my heart. I am surrounded by blessings that quietly support me. I am grateful for the simple things. I recognize how deeply I have always been held. As I begin my day, I carry this awareness with me. And every time I notice another hidden blessing, I say softly, "Thank you." As I sit with the quiet stillness of this morning, I turn my awareness inward toward the thoughts beginning to stir in my mind. Every thought is a seed, and my mind is the garden. Some days, without even noticing, I've planted seeds of fear. What if things go wrong? What if I'm not good enough? These seeds grow roots of tension. They bloom into anxiety and self-doubt. They tangle around my joy and make the day feel heavier than it needs to be. Other days, I've caught myself planting seeds of comparison. They're ahead of me. I should be doing more. Those thoughts sprout quickly into insecurity and restlessness. They pull me out of my center and make me question my worth. But this morning, I pause. I breathe. I remember I choose the seeds I plant. I can gently remove the weeds. I can begin again, right now. And this time, I choose thoughts that grow peace. I plant words that create safety. I water beliefs that nourish my body and heart. Instead of what if something goes wrong, I think, what if everything is unfolding in perfect timing? Instead of I'm not enough, I whisper, I am already whole. Gratitude is one of the most powerful seeds I can plant. It anchors me in what is real. It softens the harshness of comparison. It reminds me that joy grows from attention. When I think a grateful thought, even a small one, I feel peace return. I feel my breath slow. I feel space open in my chest. So today, I plant thoughts of peace. I plant thoughts of kindness. I plant thoughts of sufficiency, of presence, of grace. And I trust that what I plant today will shape my experience tomorrow. Just as a seed knows how to become a flower, my intentions know how to become blessings. I take one more deep breath. I feel the garden of my mind softening, opening, welcoming this new beginning. Today, I choose thoughts that uplift me. I choose the seeds I plant, and I choose them with love. My mind is a fertile space for peace, clarity, and new joy. And with that, I step into this day more aware of what I am thinking and more willing to choose again whenever I need to. As this new day continues to unfold, I pause and notice what I am still holding. Sometimes It isn't obvious. It lives as a tightness in my chest or a subtle heaviness in my shoulders. It hides in quiet thoughts I've replayed too many times. Maybe it's a recent disappointment, an old fear, or the ache of an unmet expectation. I breathe in gently, and as I exhale, I ask myself, what am I still carrying that I no longer need? There are stories that live inside of me, stories I once believed would protect me or explain my pain. But some of those stories are heavy now. Some only repeat fear. Some whisper limitations that aren't even mine. And I realize I don't have to carry it all. I bring my hand to my heart and breathe again. This time with a new intention. I let my breath become a messenger of kindness. Inhale, I welcome peace. Exhale, I release the weight. With every breath, I feel something soften, not all at once, but enough. Gratitude rises like a warm hand on my back, not to push, not to force, but to remind me I am not alone. Gratitude doesn't demand that I deny my struggle. It simply says, look again, see what else is here. Because even in disappointment, there is growth. Even in uncertainty, there is learning. Even in fear, there is a chance to come home to myself. I breathe in again. I whisper gently, thank you, life, for showing me what I'm ready to release. And as I exhale, I let go of needing all the answers right now. I let go of the pressure to have it all figured out. I let go of what no longer belongs to this version of me. Gratitude helps me loosen my grip on the past. Gratitude helps me return to the present, not to fix it, but to feel it, to trust it, to live inside of it fully, without being buried by what came before. So in this moment, I offer thanks for my willingness to begin again. With each breath, I release what is no longer mine to carry. I breathe in softness. I breathe out old tension. I make space for peace to take root in my body. This is how I let go, not by force, but by trust. Not with fear, but with gratitude. And with this, I move forward more lightly into my day. I slow my breath again and turn inward, not just toward my body or my thoughts, but toward the center of my being, toward my heart. This space, quiet, steady, and always beating, has held more than I often realize. My heart has carried joy. It has carried pain. It has expanded with hope and folded in on itself during loss. It has broken and healed. It has stayed with me through every moment, even the ones I wished away. And today, I pause to thank it. Thank you, heart, I whisper gently. Thank you for staying soft, even when the world felt hard. I bring my hand to the center of my chest. I feel the warmth, the rhythm, the quiet pulse of life. There's a kind of wisdom here that doesn't speak loudly. It doesn't shout. It doesn't rush. It simply beats. It simply stays. This heart, my own, is a record of everything I've moved through. Every laugh, every tear, every ache, and every healing. And still, it loves. Still, it opens. Still, it says yes to life again and again. I breathe into my chest, and as I exhale, I feel a soft, golden warmth begin to build. not outside of me, but from me. It begins as a flicker of light in the center of my heart, and with each breath, it expands. Glowing softly outward, this light fills my chest, my shoulders, my neck, my entire body. This light is not something I have to earn. It is not something I have to prove worthy of. It is the quiet strength of my heart made visible, the love I have always carried, even when I forgot. I say gently, "Thank you, heart, for loving me even when I did not know how to love myself. Thank you for trusting life even when I felt unsure. Thank you for showing up again and again, every single day." The truth is, I am not held together by my achievements or my plans. I am held together by my heart, this miraculous beating center that remembers how to love. And when I listen closely, I can hear what it's been whispering all along. You are safe now. You are held. You are enough. I let that truth soak in. I breathe deeply into my chest, and I feel that golden light growing stronger, not blinding, not overwhelming, just steady, just true. A quiet power, a sacred strength, a love that never left. And I realize this is what I lead with today. This is what I return to when life becomes loud or confusing. This is what I can trust no matter what. My heart knows the way. My heart is my compass. My heart is my strength. And for all of this, I say thank you with reverence, with softness, with a deep breath that says, I'm ready to live from this place again. I continue to sit in stillness, letting my breath move gently in and out. My heart is calm. My body feels grounded. And from that sacred center, the space where love lives, I feel the golden light of gratitude begin to expand. It starts softly, almost like the first light of dawn brushing against the darkness. Warm, quiet, reassuring. This light is not imagined, it is remembered. It has always lived within me, but now I am letting it rise. With every breath in, the light grows stronger. With every breath out, it travels farther. It begins in the center of my chest, my heart space, then moves into my shoulders, loosening the tension I didn't realize I'd been holding. It flows down my arms, warming my hands and fingers, hands that hold, create, comfort, and care. It moves up through my neck, my jaw, my temples softening any thoughts that still linger from yesterday. It travels down into my belly, where worry sometimes lives, and replaces it with calm. Down through my hips, my legs, my feet, steadying me, reminding me I am supported wherever I stand. This golden light, the essence of gratitude, is not a fantasy. It is a shift in perception. It is the return to wholeness. It is the place inside me that says, life is happening for me, not against me. There is still good here. There is still love available. I am open to receive it. As the light spreads, I notice something else. I feel more present. I feel more spacious inside. I feel more whole. The golden light doesn't erase life's imperfections. It reframes them. It softens the sharp edges. It widens the view. It lets me see through the eyes of compassion, not fear. Where I once saw lack, I now see possibility. Where I once felt stuck, I now feel curious. Where I once closed my heart, I now feel it open wider, warmer, fuller. This is the quiet magic of gratitude. It changes nothing and everything at once. It doesn't demand that life be perfect. It simply reminds me that blessings can live inside the imperfections too. And as I sit in this golden glow, I affirm the light of gratitude fills every part of me. It flows through every cell, every thought, every breath. I am no longer looking outside for peace. I am building it from within. I am no longer waiting for joy to arrive. I am cultivating it here and now. I am no longer needing to prove my worth. I am embodying it through presence. And so I breathe again deeper this time. I let the light settle. I let it soak into my skin. I let it move through my nervous system like a quiet reassurance. You are safe. You are held. You are blessed. And you always have been. Let this light stay with you today. Let it move with you, speak through you, and guide your eyes to the beauty already around you. Gratitude is not something I visit, it's something I live. It is my foundation. It is my returning place. It is the golden thread that weaves peace into the fabric of my day. Let it shine. Now that I feel the golden light of gratitude within me, I let it begin to flow outward, beyond my body, beyond my breath, beyond just me. I bring to mind the people in my life, those I love, those I cherish, those whose presence feels like home. I see their faces. I feel the warmth of shared laughter, the comfort of their voices, the way even a small gesture from them can lift my heart. I send them silent blessings now. Thank you for walking this path with me. Thank you for loving me in the ways you could. Thank you for teaching me the language of connection. I let my heart expand as I picture each one, family, friends, chosen companions, kind strangers. Each has offered something, even if just a single kind glance or a gentle word on a hard day. And then I breathe into the space where it feels more difficult. There are people who have challenged me, people who triggered deep emotions, who pressed on tender wounds, who didn't understand me. There are stories I've carried, stories of hurt, disappointment, miscommunication, loss, and still I breathe and I open. Because gratitude does not mean pretending something was okay. Gratitude does not mean staying in pain. Gratitude means learning, releasing, and choosing freedom. So I bring these people into my awareness, not to hold them tightly, but to release them softly. With my hand over my heart, I whisper, thank you for the lesson. Ifdri, thank you for helping me grow. I release you with love. In this moment, I'm not seeking justice. I'm not rehashing the past. I'm simply making space. I allow gratitude to sweep gently through these memories like a soft breeze through an old room, airing it out, lightening the weight, shifting the air. Gratitude is not agreement, it is freedom. It is the moment I decide that what happened does not define me. It is the moment I choose peace instead of bitterness. It is the moment I return to myself whole, wiser, and open again. And so I affirm gently, I set myself free with gratitude. I breathe into that truth. I feel my shoulders relax, my chest soften. I feel forgiveness moving in, not because I owe it, but because I deserve the peace that comes with it. And in this soft expansion, I become a conduit for love, not just for myself, but for all. I silently send waves of gratitude to everyone I've known, everyone who has shaped me, everyone who has helped me remember who I really am. I don't need to hold on. I don't need to figure it all out. I just need to bless it and let it go. Gratitude makes space for new connections, new joy, new clarity. So now I breathe in light. I breathe out release. And I know the more gratitude I give, the more love I receive. The more I release, the more I rise. As this meditation begins to close, I open to the truth that gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a way of being. It's not something I reach for only in moments of beauty. It is the lens through which I choose to view my entire life. Gratitude softens how I see the world. It shapes how I interpret the moments I once rushed past. When I meet frustration, gratitude teaches me patience. When I meet uncertainty, gratitude reminds me that life has held me through every unknown before. When I feel fear, gratitude becomes an anchor, gently whispering, "You are not alone. Look at how far you've come." I've come to see that gratitude doesn't ask me to deny my challenges. It simply invites me to meet them with more compassion. It encourages me to lean into life, not resist it. To see even the ordinary as sacred. The breath I just took sacred. The ground beneath my feet sacred. The sunlight pouring through the window sacred. Even the silence between my thoughts sacred. Gratitude turns simple routines into rituals. It turns everyday meals into moments of nourishment. It turns conversations into exchanges of the heart. It turns chores into offerings of love. The more I live in gratitude, the more I feel connected to everything, people, places, nature, my own inner world. I no longer wait for perfect circumstances to feel blessed. I bless the imperfect moments and watch how they transform. When someone is late, I say, "Thank you for this unexpected time to breathe." When plans change, I say, "Thank you for reminding me that life unfolds perfectly, even when it's different than I imagined." When I feel overwhelmed, I place my hand over my heart and say, "Thank you for reminding me that I can choose one thing at a time." Gratitude shifts me out of reactivity and into presence. It brings me back to my center, to calm, to openness, to my deeper knowing. So now, I invite you, as I invite myself, to speak a simple choice aloud. Today, I choose gratitude. Whisper it gently. Feel what softens in your body. Notice what shifts in your energy. Notice how even your breath deepens. Because this is not a one-time practice. This is a doorway we walk through again and again, moment by moment, choice by choice. Gratitude is the path I take when the road feels unclear. Gratitude is the voice I follow when the noise gets loud. Gratitude is the light I return to when the world feels heavy. And most of all, gratitude is how I return to myself. So as this morning unfolds, I carry this truth with me. Gratitude is not something I wait for. It is something I practice. It is how I begin again. It is how I rise. It is how I love. Gratitude is my path, my prayer, and my promise to life. And I affirm with a soft, steady heart, gratitude is the way I return to myself. As this morning meditation gently draws to a close, I pause to gather all the truths I've touched today and hold them in the quiet of my heart. I began in stillness, noticing the breath, the light, the softness of a new day rising. I remembered that each morning is a clean slate, not a race to run, but an invitation to return to presence. With gratitude, I softened the mind. With breath, I cleared away what I no longer need to carry. With awareness, I honored the blessings I once overlooked. With compassion, I placed my hand on my heart and thanked it for every beat, every ache, every act of love it has ever given me. I have spoken to my body as a friend. I have blessed the warmth of my home, the comfort of clean water, the sunlight resting on my skin. I planted seeds of kindness in my thoughts and reminded myself that what I think, I become. I chose to release old heaviness stories I've told too many times, expectations that left me tired, fears that no longer serve me. I honored the strength of my heart, its wisdom, its resilience, its ability to break and still choose love again. I allowed a golden light of gratitude to fill my chest, spread through my limbs, and expand beyond me. That light softened my breath, eased my tension, and made space for more joy to enter. I extended my gratitude to the people in my life, the ones I love, the ones I've learned from, and the ones I've had to release with grace. And I remembered this truth. Gratitude is not something I reach for once a day. It is a way I choose to live. Gratitude does not demand perfection. It simply asks me to notice what is here and to bless it, to meet each moment with reverence, to remember that even the smallest things can hold sacred meaning when viewed through the eyes of appreciation. Every breath is an arrival. Every exhale is a release. Every moment is a doorway back to gratitude. And so, as I prepare to step into this day, I carry this intention gently. Gratitude transforms me from the inside out. It opens my mind. It softens my emotions. It clears my vision. It brings me home to myself. I don't need to force joy or pretend everything is perfect. I simply return to gratitude again and again and let it light my path. This is my practice. This is my rhythm. This is my gift to myself and to the world I touch. Now, take one more breath with me, slow and full. Feel the calm that gratitude has created within you. Let it stay with you. Let it walk beside you. Let it rise with you in every step. And in the spirit of love, in the tone of healing, I offer this final blessing from my heart to yours. May your day unfold gently. May your heart stay open. May gratitude lead your steps into peace. You are loved. You are supported. You are deeply, endlessly blessed. And life is always offering more for you to receive. Let this be your beginning.